Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
I needed that.
I need you. Now.
Whatever shall it be?
Never a dull
The
moment.
skull. Come to the skull.
Oh, Father, harden my heart.
Friend of Gake.
Enemies abound.
Nothing will stand in my way.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Let's move. With haste.
Help me! Please, help me. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flayer. God's damned abomination.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Zone from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts. Direct. But if you
Nothing in your colourful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight! Together, we can turn the tide. Destroy the Honor Guard.
Unleash me!
I won't give in.
time.
I am ready.
Breathe deep and move.
Forever dauntless. Let's move.
For Orpheus! Attacker!
I shall not yield.
On the way.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
No holding back. Making my move.
We shall prevail.
Time to move.
Subdue the Githyanki. Quickly!
Need to find a way forward.
Let us see the battle won. We shall carry the day.
Delicious.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
By the living gods! No more visions, no more lies. I expect answers. Now!
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus, his mother, to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, my prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing...
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not? You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said. resist now, but it's too late. You already embraced the powers the parasite gave you. You leveraged them to manipulate, to dominate, to survive. Your nature is no longer your own. You are well on your way to fulfilling your illicit potential. You are ready to evolve. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Careful, I'm behind.
No one stopped me yet.
Don't touch me. The hero at heart.
What to do?
work is never done.
Can't give up now.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. We'll talk later.
Stone is cold. The parasite within is unresponsive.
Time to press ahead. First in my heart.
When I first met you, saving yourself from ceremorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
Time to get going.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. At least my lack of tentacles. I'm not sure what's next for you.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
We have a new look for a new Shadow Heart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No. That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an Elithid and its Githyanki's slave. I'm not going to submit to this.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. This may be a beginning, not an end. I can see myself now. Lord, King, Master. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first, Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Have to keep going.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Oh, wow, thank you. Mum loved food like this. Simple is best, she always said. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle. We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Can't talk.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
What in the hells was that?
It felt like a bloody earthquake.
I'm not paid to debate with
Nearly there now.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Insist on continuing to be difficult.
I know, little, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Something's on my mind.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from... Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Are you threatening me? Zenobia, why are you just standing there? Do what I'm paying you for!
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
Feel their anguish. Dimental 10!
This is my time.
Blood comes easy these days. Stay idle.
not be checked. The power of the bear lies with me.
Moving.
Finding my way.
No choice but to keep going. May the gods take you first. I've got a long road ahead. Can't slow down.
Another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. Just like that.
I need a quick word.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. Thank you. We'll get going as soon as we've got our thing.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? At long last. I've got so much to do now, I'd really...
There is so much wrong with that name.
What's inside?
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire all the refugees. Up on the hill. Just like that. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless. Walk just a little more. What do you get out of this? The right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, wait now. Let's not be too hasty, shall we? Any friend of Gortash is a friend of ours. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
When's it gonna stop?
A circus! Oh, I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribble!
At least things have stayed interesting.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Trust no one.
All right. What now? Should mind my step.
Approach! Ugly one! Ugly! Hideous! Vile! You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in... Alas! No, jackpot. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose. Behold! My fury!
On the victor's path.
Oh, darling, don't forget that.
Fleet of foot.
Shall we dance?
Is some... You shall make him magnificent, my darling. I know.
No godless man.
Oh, it's been an age since your last date, my darling.
No holding back.
That drowned was as crooked as you carved. You are the very best at...
And magics for sale! Mostly bloodstain free!
Oh, darling, don't forget that
Get your shinies
Dragonborn's
and
order.
traitors!
It's due shortly. Is someone excited to work on the handsome Dragonborn? You shall make him magnificent, my darling.
None can withstand nature's wrath.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
All right, all right. Stop fussing.
Mostly bloodstain free!
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. I am not buttering you up. You are the...
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
Shall we cut and run?
Defended at any cost.
Path.
What now?
Enemies afoot.
Good. You shall make him magnificent, my love. I know.
None shall withstand me.
This is my time.
Let none stand in our way. I cannot falter.
Sometimes the only way out is through. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through.
Hells. My time's running out.
Whatever may come, I stand ready. Sylvanus, let me strike true.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You are unable to speak.
Let's see.
How delicious. That's not real. I wouldn't bother. It's all fake.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Here I go.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught you?
Let's get going.
Oh, darling.
You are unable to speak.
Someone there? If I must.
Ah, the adventure. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
Looking ahead.
Tremendous! Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it. It's been an age since your last break, my darling. All right. I shall stop fussing.
No time to rest. Breathe deep and move.
For sale. Mostly blood-stain-free.
What a day. Just be quick.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye. Get your...
This way.
Every sale, Papa said.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. You call that a pose? Again.
Crimson, please, oh please. Too good. I think he looks fine.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Why is that daubed fellow being forced before a crowd like so? Is he being punished? Ritualized humiliation?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Oh! You hear that, buddy? We've got ourselves a Debbie Downer. Boo! Thank you to the loud mouth for volunteering for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You stare, but glean no ill intent from the clown.
Come now! Don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a lick. Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him. A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique.
You notice the clown reaching for something behind his back.
Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Here comes the punchline.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
No!
Nothing important is ever easy.
Sylvanas, guide my blows.
Never a dull moment.
This way.
Making my move.
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
The scent of blood is in the air.
A shapeshifter? What a pity. I thought we were killing a real clown.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
What's hiding here?
Not everyone subscribes to what...
Moving ahead.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
You're wrong about Father Lorcan's killer.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate. I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details, details.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Something overlooked.
Let's see what this does.
Tempers are rising.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
Not to make a believer out of anyone.
I'll feel that one later.
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up. Why did I go missing now of all times?
Let's crack it open.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Best be on my way. Open up. I have something to ask.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? Love blossoms in life's furies. You have formed bonds in this time, have you not? Trust, respect. These are the clothes that love dresses in. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally. Your words are cruel, but your heart quivers. Love is a... You return, Stira. Shall I look into your... Forgive me. I had not realized. You remind me of her.
A sweet gesture, but all this, it's not really for me.
You return, Stira. Shall I await with a...
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't...
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Well, it's the right thing.
Blood in the circus without Benji. Aww.
Chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
The refugees traveling alone.
already stupid enough to leave. Remind them that this is our city.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
Any of the refugees give you hassle? Come to us.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon they'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Sound off.
The dance macabre.
Can't even catch my breath. You've made a grave mistake.
Oh, Father, shield your servant.
Anything of use?
Best keep your hands to yourself.
What are you calling this business?
On my way.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
The city's rumor mill is going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters, all hell's breaking loose.
Welcome, adventurer. No doubt you came here to choose from my... Yes, I seem to have it all. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? This weapon must be fit for every kill, even the ones you never think will come. So, answer me honestly. Could you kill one you loved? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. He'll find your weaknesses,
stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. When you find the lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round. I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work.
Better not be cursed.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever. Oh, wait! Come back. I'm sorry if I came on too strong. Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Don't have the strength.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
Outsiders from Rivington and the refugee camp soon. Mark my words. I'm sure.
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that vibrant recipe again? Why don't we talk about something else? If you won't help us,
Take me to my days. And I alone shall be plenty, if not for us to decide.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you... What's in here? Ah. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I am ready, whatever may come. Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
I could really
I hate
use
it had
some
to end
shut-eye.
like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
How much farther can I go?
Look, in the shitey little. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder. Feel free to look around the temple. But fair, I can tell you where to find her, but Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. I really hope you find...
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing. Oh, no. This cannot, must not, shall not be. You must open her tomb in the open-hand temple.
You feel a chuckle coming.
Here goes nothing. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Aha! Hast thou missed me? Take me to my dear Shira. Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh.
can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That you nature's grace. Must you be so insensitive?
I want to have a word.
Look, investigator. Investigator, feel free to look around the temple. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. Valeria never found the murder weapon. Shiressa's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I really hope you...
I'll give it a shot.
Thou shalt return to... Oh, this cannot, must not...
You feel a
What path lies before me? A crypt. This must be where Shira is buried.
Aha! Hast thou missed? Aha! Hast thou missed me? Aha!
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say? Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Battle favors the fearless.
I shall not yield.
No one stopped me yet.
Eternal light. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure. Very well. Seems simple enough.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day? Watch your back. Simple.
Can't give up now. One day I'll catch a break.
Why does Dome?
I swear. Brethren in blood, kill them!
Best be on my way.
This will do nicely.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time.
Oh, Father, shield your servant! Moving to position.
Blood follows me everywhere.
On the victor's path.
Let's have a look.
Oakfather's blessings.
I've got a long road ahead. No traps, please. Light on my feet.
All dead. Trying to hide in the tunnels, I guess.
Doesn't seem to have worked out so well for them.
And away I go. Looking ahead. Don't waste a step.
What now?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Nearly there now. Up on the hill.
Another step forward.
It's up there and we're down here.
Oh, yes. Paramidius and Fred are cleaners. They've just joined, but are settling in marvelously.
This whole situation stinks.
We would never hurt him. He has nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
So, all suffering by allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You are unable to speak.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly... You're on the right track.
All right. Tread lightly. Let's hope for gold. What's in here?
The pride of the gate. This better be good.
What to do? This chest is deeper than it looks. A double bottom. Of course. Need to find a way forward. Here we go.
Nothing to do with...
I should speak up.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? What do you want to know? I'm not sad. I'm angry. He dedicated... One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Look, we give them everything. And all we...
How goes the search? Logan's in the room behind us with Sister Rose. Brilgo's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers. Dominic Sonny fell to the malady himself to addiction. He is a beacon to peace in Ilmater. Nalo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart the open compassion. Gave her life protecting fellow refugees. We honour their life one legacy. Gave shelter to the poor. Died by the cult of the absolute. He will be missed. Our martyred father shelter her. Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Logan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
I am ready. So be it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Keep a blade close.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Tunnels beneath temple. Hidden from sight. Fists. After me. Needed to hide. Yes. Never. He was kinder than most.
The spell's power wanes.
Very well.
Never a dull moment. Moving in. Seems simple enough.
Foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses.
Let's move. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Softer than a whisper.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
Have to keep going. At the ready.
Fine.
Come to finish the job. Finish this. I can't stand the pain any longer. Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now. What are you doing? Stop! No! Ah! Ah! Stop it! That tickles.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He will try to bind your brutality, to make you spin the suffering for his noose. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
Orin's playing games. What's she after?
Step lightly. What a day. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Be careful. There are traps about. That ship was docked at Prямaya. What's it doing here? Someone's ready to fight. Oh, I do hope it's to the death.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sent her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold. Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
The Guild owns this city.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
For the Stone Lord.
Yield or die!
Tormentor!
Battle favors the fearless.
Tormentor!
2 steps at a time.
Well, so much for peace.
Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground.
Forever dauntless. Finding my way.
Well, hello.
The corpse regards you, lifeless.
Fallen from the guild. Don't know. Something valuable sees in their hall. The 9 Fingers, the Stone Lord's men. Fury.
The spell's power.
Let's get going. Something good here, I hope. Maybe I need more pockets. Never wanted the easy path.